Children, now we learn about equations of lines parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Graph of x equals a is a straight line parallel to y-axis. We will do an example and then you can understand it. Here the example given here is, draw the graph of the equation x equals 3. Y value is not given. So I can take any values for y. X value is 3, y I am taking as 1, 2, 3. Now I have to draw the graph of this equation. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0, y axis, x axis. Now we will plot the points 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Now join all these points. This will be your x equals 3. You can see that x equals 3 is a straight line parallel to y axis. So graph of x equals a, x equals 3, x equals 10, x equals 25, x equals -1. X equals any number will be a straight line parallel to y axis. Similarly, graph of y equals b is a straight line parallel to x axis. Example of the equation y equals 4. Y is equal to 4. So x I can take any values. Now I am going to draw the graph. Y axis, x axis, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Mark the points on the x axis and y axis and plot the points. This is ordered pair 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Joint. This is the graph of y equals 4. Here you can see that this graph y equals 4 is parallel to x axis. So any equation y equals 3, y equals half, y equals -10, y equals 20, all these graphs of y equals b will be always parallel to x axis. Now the graph of y equals mx passes through the origin. For example, y equals 3x. You have drawn the graph of these type of equations, y equals 5x, y equals 3x, y equals mx. That means if I take the value x as 1, y will be 3. If x is 2, y will be 6. If x is 0, y will be 0. If x is -1, y will be -3. Now we will draw the graph. Y axis and x axis. 1, 2, 3, -1, -2. Y's value 3, 6, 9, -3, -6. We will plot the point. First one is 1, 3. Second one 2, 6. Origin 0, 0. Now join all these points. You can see that the line passes through the origin. That is, if the equation is x equals a, then you will get a line parallel to y axis. Y equals b, line parallel to x axis. And if it is of the form y is equal to mx, the line will pass through origin. Now this is an important note. Every point on the graph is a solution. If we see the examples that we have done, If I take any point on the graph, if I take a point here, 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 all these are the solutions. So any point on the graph will be a solution for the equation. Similarly, every solution is a point on the graph. Whatever answer you get after solving an equation, you can plot it in your graph paper. Exercise 4.4. Represent y equals 3 in one variable as well as in two variables. In one variable, how will we represent? First, we will draw about one variable. Y equals 3. Your usual number line. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. This will be y equals 3. Now, you have to represent this in two variables also. In two variables, the other variable we are going to take it as x, y. Y is equal to 3. X, you can take any value. Draw the graph 0, 1, 2, 3. X axis 1, 2, 3. Y axis -1, -1. Ordered pair 1, 3 here. Ordered pair 2, 3 here. Ordered pair 3, 3 here. Join and write the equation. So this is how you represent an equation in one variable as well as two variable. In that exercise, there is one more example. Do it as your homework.